out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another cozy autumnal vlog. My goodness, is it grey? Is it miserable? Is it rainy? Is it dark? Today it literally feels like the most typical British autumn day that ever was, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of loving it. I'm kind of loving it. I've just made myself a hot coffee and I really need to pick up some pumpkin spice syrup this weekend because I'm still just having my vanilla lattes at the moment, and I really think I need to get into the pumpkin spice. I mentioned in my last vlog I still haven't even bought myself one from Starbucks, and I can't believe that we are well into September now and I have not got myself a pumpkin spice latte. So I've just got a nice hot coffee and I'm wearing the coziest little jumper dress. This is actually a little pretty lavish number that I picked up recently and I am so in love with it. It's just like a really easy jumper dress to wear. It's not too tight, it's not too like fitted, so it just feels perfect for a day like today when I just want to be super comfy and super cozy. And I'm actually wearing a bit of a silver and gold hybrid with my jewelry today. I'm kind of feeling like the gold, it's quite autumnal. So I've got my favourite pearl bracelet on. I've got these gold wishbone rings, which I really like stacked together. I've got my gold pearl necklace and my little gold hoops. I definitely think I want to get these smaller huggies in silver as well. I need to do a new little order of some pieces because I've been getting some questions from you guys about what I'm wearing at the moment. But you can always obviously see my favorite Pandora pieces via the link down below. But I'm loving today's stack. I just love the gold and the silver styled up together. I think it feels very autumnal, and today could not feel more autumnal. I've got my hydrangeas behind me, which are drying out really nicely. They're starting to feel really crispy now, so I'm really excited. I'm not sure if they're going to stay green or if they're going to go any more brown, but they are doing really well. I'm loving them so much. I feel like it's just adding a little bit of nature into the kitchen. It's kind of like seasonal nature because obviously they're kind of drying out the hydrangea, so it feels very autumnal, and I'm so sorry. I feel like it's genuinely getting to a point where you need to take a shot every time I say the Ellie word, but you guys know what I'm like when it comes to a new season. I just absolutely love it. So today's plan of action is actually a really cozy day at home. I've kind of bookmarked today after seeing what the weather is like at the moment. Thought I would bookmark today to have a bit of a day at home sorting out my wardrobe. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do the full switch over yet, my like summer to autumn wardrobe switch over, but I do want to kind of start doing it in phases. The main reason I'm not ready to do the full switch over is because I still have one last summer holiday planned, which I'm literally going on within the next week, which I'm so excited about. So I kind of want to start putting away things that I know I don't need for that holiday and that I know I'm not going to be wearing, and then I can start bringing out some more autumnal pieces because it's honestly, the weather for the next week is just miserable. And I know, I'm so sorry it's so British to talk about the weather, but it really does affect our entire day, our entire week, like what we're planning on wearing, what we want to style up. Like, it's so just all-inclusive, like all-encompassing, the weather here in the UK. So I really want to start bringing out some of my autumn pieces from last year and putting them into my wardrobe, my like knits and jumpers and my like transitional styling pieces, especially before I do any more orders. Just want to take stock of what I already have and maybe go through some pieces from last year. I'm not gonna lie though, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot in there that I will actually be donating because I do feel like my style has changed slightly from last year. Last year I really loved quite a like masculine silhouette. I loved suits and tailoring and like big trousers and like chunky trainers. I cannot remember the last time I picked up my Balenciagas because I just don't know if they feel so me anymore. Even things like chunky boots, I'm like, is this still me? I'm much preferring the more kind of like timeless and classic silhouette, gorgeous knee-high boots or like Chelsea boots, stunning jumper dresses, things like that. I'm really unsure how much I'm going to be keeping from last year's kind of like stack from my autumn wardrobe. So I really want to go through that and see what I've got and just start planning my autumn wardrobe and making sure that it's kind of the most functioning, hard-working autumn wardrobe that I've ever had. I know I've spoken about this a lot, but I really want my wardrobe to work hard. I want to make sure everything goes together and things like, you know, really work and like get my cost per wear out of them. And I also want to bring out some of my autumn winter handbags. So I'm gonna head upstairs, I'm gonna start going through things, and we're gonna have a big old switch up getting ready for the new season.
From my window, Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
Well, I think we can agree that that is looking a lot better. This is the amount of spare hangers that I now have, and this is all of the pieces that I'm going to be keeping out for like the transitional period. I feel like this is just kind of phase one of the switch over and just getting rid of the things I'm definitely not going to be wearing now. So this is the pile of dresses that I think are good to go away, that I don't think I'll be wearing in Portofino. I don't think I'll be wearing it now that the seasons are changing and can go away in storage. I just need to get rid of the hats up here. I think I'm only going to bring one hat, which will be my favourite boater hat. I don't think I'll be wearing too many hats whilst I'm there, but I'll bring this with me, I think, to Portofino, and the rest can go away in storage. Job number 2 is to start bringing out last year's autumn pieces, seeing what I want to wear, seeing what I want to keep, and basically taking stock of what I've already got and clearing out space in the storage like boxes, because otherwise there is nowhere for those dresses to go, so I need to start making some room for those.
I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed.
Well, that has taken me the best part of today. I'm so glad that I dedicated a full day for this, because I always feel like you never think it's going to take that long. You always think it's just going to be like an hour or two thing, and then 6 hours later you're still here. So I've had a quick break for lunch, but I am back now, and I have pulled out some absolute gems that I cannot wait to start styling up. Number 1, my Ralph Lauren jumpers. I bought these last year, these cable knits. I'm so excited to wear them. I've got the white, I've got the black, which I think I just lived in the black last winter. I absolutely adore it. They go with so many. I've also got the green, and it's kind of making me excited to style up some green pieces as well. They are honestly just so classic, these like cable knits. I love them so much. And then I've also got this one, which this was actually the first cable knit I got, the first Ralph Lauren one. This was a vintage one. I'm not gonna lie, next to the others it is starting to look a bit tired, and I am wondering if it's time that I look to update this, because this one's actually only a medium. It's definitely bigger than the others in terms of the size. I think it's stretched quite a lot from like obviously just overuse, overwear, all of that jazz, but I'm so excited to wear these this year. I just think now is the perfect time to start bringing out these pieces, especially because the way that I wear them at the moment, even if it is too hot to like properly wear it just over my shoulders like this, it's very preppy, it's very, you know, like kind of Chelsea style, but I really like it. Styled up with like cute little summer dresses, little white shirt dresses and things like that. I just think is so cute, and especially paired with ballet flats and a little handbag. Oh, I just love it so much. And I've also found my favorite handbags, which I definitely need to bring out. This is my autumn winter handbag that I just live in autumn winter. It's my Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse. I love it so much. I'm so confused as to what's happening. It is a little bit squished because it has been in storage for a little while now. I think maybe I need to get better at padding out my bags because it's looking a little bit flat. I think as soon as I put some things in it, it will come back to life. But oh my goodness, I cannot wait to style this. I'm definitely finding that with my handbags, I am not really using the ones that I can't see. Like I've had my Loewe puzzle in storage, which it's not really an autumn winter handbag, but also my little YSL, this like envelope college bag as well. So I think I might put them in the wardrobe where the hats were, just because then they're a little bit more kind of like reachable and a little bit easier to see. So I think I might store them there. I don't want to put them on the shelves because I don't want to have too many bags on the shelves. I don't want it to look like, you know, you've just walked into like a second-hand bag shop. I want it to be really curated on there. So I don't think I'm going to touch the shelves, but I'm just going to keep the bags a little bit more reachable, and in some places that are, I'll be able to reach and use them more. That reminds me, I need to find where I've put my Chloe. I think I know where that is. I need to find my Chloe handbag as well. But yeah, so really successful. I'm feeling very motivated and very ready to start like properly planning and prepping my autumn wardrobe. Well, I think that is a lot better now. I've got my spare bags up here so that I can see them, I can utilize them, I can use them, and I've managed to get a few jumper dresses out of storage. These are some of my faves. I definitely can't wear these if the weather is really cold, but I'm excited to bring them out. This is a new look one that I just lived in last year. It's just like a really simple ribbed jumper dress, this little Amazon one. So excited to start wearing these. So it's really nice just to bring them out of storage and start getting me excited to wear them. But I think this is looking a hell of a lot better. Oh, I can't tell you how good it feels to have gotten that job done. It's one of those things that I feel like I've been meaning to do for quite a while now, and it does take a lot of energy, a lot of hours, and a lot of brain power, but it's so nice to be able to just kind of like clear out the things that I don't need anymore, I'm not going to be wearing, and then it just gives me such a like fresh view of my wardrobe so I can really start planning in for autumn. And speaking of planning for autumn, I have been doing a little bit of shopping on Farfetch. You guys know Farfetch is one of my favorite places to shop for, and I feel like especially for like autumn winter they have so many gorgeous pieces on there. So I picked up a couple of kind of like autumnal essential items that I wanted to add into my wardrobe, the kind of things that I feel like really help like make up the basis of your wardrobe. And I'm really looking into those kind of like different price points this year. Like I feel like I've been doing that quite a lot throughout summer in terms of mixing price ranges, mixing kind of like items together. So like a really high street dress with maybe some more kind of like high-end shoes and then a designer bag. And I really love that way of kind of like styling and operating my wardrobe, and I wanted to add a few really gorgeous classic accessories into my wardrobe. Now if you know me, you know I love my hats. So one of the things that I picked up from Farfetch is a new lack of colour hat, and oh my goodness, look at that colour. Look at that colour. Now if you don't know lack of colour, they're basically the fedora company. I think they're based in LA, I'm pretty sure. So it's lack of colour, like spelt the American way, but they just do the most stunning fedoras. I absolutely adore their fedoras. My two favourites are from lack of colour, and they are definitely more of an investment item compared to some other fedoras that I've added into my wardrobe. However, I can definitely tell that they're worth the investment because they are the only fedoras that have lasted. They're the only ones that have stood the test of time and that I brought out of my wardrobe every single year. So I wanted to pick up a new colour because I don't have anything in this colour, and especially because I'm loving my more like tan accessories and shoes and my like deeper, richer tones, I thought this would be a perfect one to add in. That's so interesting. Do you know what one of the things I love about Farfetch is that they literally use boutiques all over the world. It's not always just like small boutiques. This has actually come from Harvey Nichols, which is so funny because you would never have thought. But yeah, I get it in the smallest size. Although looking at this hat, what do we think? I feel like it's a bit bigger than my cream coloured one. I was expecting it to be the exact same size, but I feel like the rim and the actual hat itself looks a little bit bigger. I'm not entirely sure if I'm loving this actually. I don't know if this looks a little bit too like I'm playing dress up as a scarecrow. I'm not sure. I'm really unsure. Let me know your thoughts. Is this one bigger than my cream one? Do I have my cream one on me? Where have I put my cream one? I think it's in the other room, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to mull this one over. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I should keep it or do you think I should return it? But I do feel like the fedoras are just so timeless and classic. I really love them. Definitely messed up my hair there, but I love the lack of colour fedoras, and you can shop a few of those on Farfetch, so I'll link them down below. And then the other thing that I picked up is from Ralph Lauren at Farfetch, and I'm a huge fan of Ralph Lauren. I feel like it's just such a timeless and classic brand. I really love pieces looking very Ralph Lauren-esque and very kind of just like heritage British, and and I wanted to pick up a new belt. And again, you can tell the tones that I'm loving. These tans, these browns are just absolutely gorgeous. So I picked up a new belt because I thought this would be a great addition to add into my wardrobe, just with like dresses and stuff. And I feel like it would go so nicely. So it's got this kind of like double belt situation going on here, which I thought was kind of cool. And then you've got the like rope detail going round. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So it's kind of like thicker at the sides than it is in the middle, which I always find very flattering in belts. And I just love the fact that it's got this like really old kind of like brass, god that's stiff to get off. It's got this like brassy kind of tone, which I think is so gorgeous because it's not too yellow, so you can pair it with any of your gold hardware bags, but it's not too like silver or anything like that, so you can literally pair that with everything. And then it's got the little Polo Ralph Lauren engraved on the belt. So such a gorgeous addition into my autumn wardrobe. So yeah, I just thought I would show you a couple of little additions, those new in pieces, because I feel like it's so important to start planning those like basis of your wardrobe. I really love looking into the things that are gonna like, I'll be able to just like add to outfits. Sometimes it's great to look at the actual fashion, the dresses, the coats, the jumpers, but it's also great to look at those accessories and how you can just elevate your look and complete the outfit with a few autumnal pieces. So yeah, just wanted to show you a couple of new additions into my kind of like autumnal accessories wardrobe. I feel like it's really important to start planning those pieces that are going to be making up the basis of your wardrobe. It's so lovely to obviously like add in jumpers and dresses and look at those kind of things, but sometimes it's great to look a little bit deeper and start planning the pieces that are just going to like complete the outfit. Like adding a hat that's like in a particular color can really just like complete the look, or having a belt that you can style up in so many different ways, I think is so important. So I've really been enjoying having a little browse on Farfetch and just looking at those pieces that I can add into my wardrobe that are really going to help me with my autumnal styling. So let me know whether you think I should keep the hat. I'm really conflicted and I really need your help with that, but the belt I'm obsessed with, and I feel like I'm really getting to a point where I'm getting to a really good place with my autumnal basics and my autumnal accessories, which is really exciting. Good morning everyone, it is the next day now. I was wiped after yesterday's wardrobe switchover. Honestly, I forget how much it takes it out of you. So tired by the evening. I was in bed by about 9 o'clock last night because I was just so shattered, but I'm so happy with how my wardrobes are now currently looking. I feel like they're really getting to a place where they are just ready for the next season, ready for new things to be added in. It was quite nice to go through some older pieces and bring out a lot of my like really great basics and essentials. I've got a lot of like roll necks and stuff. A lot of it needs steaming, a lot of it needs washing, but it's so nice to start kind of putting it back into my wardrobe and having the like basis of my wardrobe there and ready for autumn, which makes me really happy. I'm wearing like a lovely little very transitional autumnal dress this morning from, this is from, oh, it's a brand and I can never remember the name. It's something like Smile Shop or like Joy the Shop, Joy the Store. Joy the Store. I'll leave it linked down below because it's such a gorgeous little autumnal dress. It's still very like summery, but going into autumn, which is what I am really loving at the moment. And I've got something different on my lips today. I rediscovered this lipstick and I've fallen back in love with it. It's the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks, but the colour has rubbed off on this, so I'm not entirely sure what colour it is, but it's a really lovely, like really light pinky tone. You can definitely tell that this is very well loved, but it's like a bit lighter than what I normally go for, but it's really balmy, really creamy, and a really lovely one. So I've been rediscovering that. And I also this morning have applied my autumnal perfume. This is the YSL, I think it's called Libra. I absolutely love this. It's like a really rich, deep, like very autumnal to wintry scent. I wear this so much around like Christmas time. I absolutely adore it. I literally, oh, I just think it's so gorgeous. So I am really feeling the autumnal vibes today, and I've actually had a new delivery arrive that I wanted to go through with you with some new autumn pieces that I think are really going to help to add to the basis of my autumn wardrobe. Some really gorgeous like transitional bits and some really cute pieces. So let's get into it. If there is one place that you guys know I will always come back to when it comes to autumnal styling, it is Karen Millen. I feel like whenever it's like a season change or like a new transitional period, Karen Millen's like always one of the first places that I will look at, because they just have so many gorgeous, really high quality, like basic items that just really help to make up the basis of your wardrobe and like the basis of that season. There's a few pieces that I saw that I wanted to add into my autumnal wardrobe and really help transition me into the new season. So I thought I would show you what I've picked up and we can style them up a little bit together. So first up is this dress, and I am just obsessed with it. Absolutely obsessed. I feel like if you were to like put me in a dress, this would be it. And I've spoken about this a lot when it comes to shirt dresses. I have a very specific criteria when it comes to shirt dresses. I like them to be really feminine, really girly. I don't like masculine boxy shirt dresses. I much prefer them to be a bit floatier and a bit dressier, and when I saw this I just fell in love. It's this stunning stone colour with these gorgeous like gold detail buttons running down it. Oh my goodness, this is like safari chic in a dress, and I feel like this is just the perfect like transitional piece. I feel like styled up with a pair of like little ballet pumps, a fedora, a cute little tan bag. This is just the perfect transitional autumnal dress. I feel like this is just the kind of dress that really takes you from now into like the depths of autumn winter. Like you can literally wear it now with some pointed toe shoes or like a little pair of white trainers, and then when it starts to get a bit colder, throw a jumper over your shoulders. I love doing that. I love styling up jumpers over my shoulders. I think it's so chic. And then when the weather really starts to turn, a long line cardigan, a blazer, a trench coat will go so beautifully with this dress. What I really like about it is it's not a trend item in the slightest. Like it's so classic and so timeless. So it's the kind of thing that I can bring out of my autumn winter wardrobe every single year. Whenever I do clear outs like today, I can rediscover this, fall back in love with it, and bring it out for the following year, and that just makes me so happy. Well, I think it's safe to say that Ellie has found her autumnal dress of dreams. Look at this. How Ralph Lauren-esque is this? I am so in love with it. Hang on. Oh my goodness. It has pockets. It has pockets. This changes everything. Oh, I'm so in love with how it looks. As I said, it does come with a belt, but I decided just to add my own one. This is a really cute little Tommy Hilfiger belt. It's super thin and really elegant. I love it for dresses like this because I just think a thin belt is really flattering. Having such a short torso, having a thicker belt can sometimes take away from that. So this thinner belt is really great at just kind of cinching in your waist and giving you that silhouette without, you know, taking away from your torso. And if you wanted to, actually, you could completely wear it without a belt. Like you don't have to. I know some of you don't always like cinching in your waist or going for that really tight silhouette. If you wanted it just really loose and casual, you could wear it like this. I think it still looks really lovely. Or you could obviously wear it with the belt that it came from. I've just styled it up with my little tan little ballet flats from M&S, very Bottega-esque. I really love them. I just think this looks so gorgeous. I feel like with any of my little like bags, my little Teddy Blake bag would go so perfectly with this. Oh, this is so stunning. I love it so much. And I feel like you can style this for a lot of different occasions. Like this could be quite a casual weekend wear, or it could be a bit of an office wear. It could be like a little going to meet friends for lunch wear. I really love how this dress looks. I think it's just the most stunning thing ever. And then to kind of dress it up a little bit warmer for when the weather starts to change, you could style it so many different ways. A long line cardigan would look beautiful, a cable knit jumper over your shoulders would look beautiful, and a blazer would really elevate it a little bit more. So I think there's loads of different ways that you can wear this. I think this is honestly just the perfect transitional dress to take you into the colder months. Next up, I picked up this gorgeous white top, and if there's one colour that I'm really wanting to add more of into my autumn winter wardrobe, it's white. I feel like I can be quite classic in my colour palette in autumn winter, those darker tones, blacks, browns, greens, beiges, but I really want to add a few more lighter tones into my autumn winter wardrobe because I feel like it really helps lift your spirits, especially on a day like today when it's just a bit grey, a bit dark and a little bit miserable. It's a lovely way of adding a bit more lighter tones. I was going to say a bit more colour, but it's definitely not colour, just those lighter, brighter tones into your wardrobe. Well, what made me fall in love with this tee is the collar. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on the hanger, but it's this really like, not scoop, but basically like really wide collar detail going on, which I think looks so expensive. Like this looked Reese to me without the Reese price point, and I just love it so much. Love the fact that it's got these little sleeves. This to me is like a t-shirt in the way I like to wear t-shirts. I'm not really the biggest like boxy, oversized, like boyfriend tee kind of a gal, and that's definitely something I've realized. I really like the more feminine silhouettes. I like something to be really timeless and really classic. And again, this is not a trend piece. This is the kind of thing that will not date, will not go out of style, and I really love this. I feel like I should just title this video items that will not go out of style, items that are not trend pieces, items that are classic for your autumn winter wardrobe. This top is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love this neckline. Super, super flattering and looks so expensive, like honestly ridiculously expensive. I really love this like really kind of just wide neckline, super flattering on your shoulders, and I really love the style and fit of the top. I'm so in love with it. I think this is going to be such a base layer for so many autumnal outfits. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, next up is an item that you guys will probably know I've been on the hunt for recently. That's the perfect creamy white midi skirt, and I think I finally found it. I've fallen in love with this. It's this really gorgeous like asymmetric midi skirt with a little side slit. Oh my goodness, I am in love. I feel like midi skirts are so classic for an autumn winter wardrobe. I pull them out every autumn and I absolutely love them. Start up with just like shirts over the top, jumpers, tees, things like that. I think are so gorgeous, and it's actually the perfect color match to the top that I just showed you, so I thought that they would look really, really lovely styled up together with maybe like some tan accessories. I could even style a cape over the top. I really love the thought of this skirt, and what I really like about it as well is because it's like this really gorgeous creamy shimmery white, you can style it up in so many different ways. Like you can wear it a bit more casual, a bit more daytime, or you could style it with heels and make it a little bit more nighttime appropriate. I feel like there's just so many things you can do with this skirt, and guess what? It's a timeless classic piece that isn't gonna date. I just had to throw that in there. Well, I think it's safe to say that Ellie has found the perfect little autumnal slip skirt. How stunning is this? I love it, and I actually love the fact that it's asymmetrical. I think it really adds a bit of interest and elongates your body quite a bit. The only thing I don't like about it is the waistband. It's quite a different colour to the rest of it, so it's quite obvious. So maybe it would be best if you are to wear it with something like this top and you're going to wear it tucked in, to maybe add a belt just to kind of hide that waistband a little bit more. But I love the slits on the side. It's not too high, so it's really flattering, and it's just such a beautiful like floaty fabric. I feel like there are so many ways that you could wear this, and this is the kind of skirt that will really bring you into autumn winter. Like you can just wear it with a top like this for now, or you can add like a chunky cable knit jumper over the top when it starts to get a little bit colder. You can wear it with blazers, you can wear it with trench coats. I love how the skirt looks. I think this is going to be such a staple item in my autumn winter wardrobe. And then the last thing I picked up is this absolutely stunning little mini skirt. Now, if you watch my recent trends video, you'll know that minis are back, and I'm really wanting to jump on the bandwagon because I do find styled right, they are gorgeous, and especially with like knee-high boots, something really festive and feminine. Oh, I just absolutely love that style. It's making me want to get my boots back out of my wardrobe, but I just loved the little flippy silhouette of this. I felt like it was a little bit different compared to like the normal skater skirts that I see. It's a little bit more feminine and a little bit more fun, and I love the colour. This like creamy off-white tone is just stunning, absolutely stunning. So I thought this was another great addition into my autumn winter wardrobe, the kind of thing that I can imagine getting a lot of wear out of over the next season. Okay, I would love to hear your thoughts about the skirt, because I definitely think this is the item that I'm most unsure about. I don't know if it's the most me. It's very like, obviously it's feminine, I love a feminine style, but this is very like ballerina-esque. I'm not entirely sure that's the most me. It's a little bit long in length as well, which obviously it's not from the petite section, so I was kind of expecting that, but I'm a little bit unsure. I've just paired it with a cute little pink top. Maybe it's the pink that's doing it for me, because I added this top from Coast I thought would go really well with the white, but maybe that's a bit too girly, a bit too kind of rah-rah for me. I'm not sure, but I'd love to hear your thoughts about the skirt. Do you think I should keep it? Do you think I should return it? What do you guys think? Oh my goodness me, I feel like I just have not stopped today. Oh, I literally just need to lean up against the wall. Because it's just been one of those days. I feel like my tired eyes are really starting to show. The makeup is coming off. The glow is real. I basically just spent most of the afternoon on my laptop getting organised, because we're going away at the end of this week, which I'm so excited about, because we're going away for a wedding, which is really, really nice. But I still need to do a lot of planning. I need to pick my dress. I need to start packing, start organising, and today was basically that get ahead of work before you go away day. So sorry I have not picked up the camera very much. I'm thinking in my next video actually that I need help with picking my wedding guest outfit, and I might do a little bit of a wedding guest try on in tomorrow's video, because I value you guys' opinions so much. You always help me out with regards to these kinds of things, and I feel like you'll help me decide the best dress to wear. So stay tuned for that. But it's now time to get comfy and get my makeup off, because you know when you just at the end of the day and you just like, I just need to get my makeup off my face. And it's really funny because I don't even put heavy makeup on anymore. I just put the lightest, like, you know, it's not even foundation. I'm currently still wearing the Pixie Skin Glow at the moment, so really super lightweight, really super hydrating on my skin, but I still just at the end of the day feel like I need to get it off. I just need to get all clean and refreshed. And I think I mentioned before, but I have recently been changing up some of my like skincare, my makeup, and basically incorporating a new routine for autumn winter, because I do feel like when the seasons start to change, I do have to kind of switch up my skincare accordingly. So I thought I could show you my updated skincare and what I'm currently doing to get the glow and keep my face really hydrated. I mentioned as well that I had quite bad breakouts when I came back from holiday last, and I've been working so hard to get my skin back to a point where I'm really happy with, and I definitely think the skincare routine is helping. So I'm going to get my robe on, get my jewellery off, and I can show you what I'm currently doing with my skin. Okay, so we're in the bathroom. I've just shoved my hair out of my face, robe is on, and the jewellery is off. To the girls that can literally sleep and eat and die in their jewellery, I don't know how you do it. I have to take my jewellery off at the end of the day. I feel like it's another part of just getting ready for the evening and helping me unwind. Sorry about the echo in here, by the way, but obviously we are in the bathroom. So first step with regards to skincare is to cleanse, and I'm loving the Lizelle products that I recently got. The Lizelle cleansing polish is so good. I definitely think that as much as I do love, this is the, you can tell it's very well loved, the Oskia London Perfect Cleanser, I feel like it's a little bit too greasy, and I think it might have been contributing to the breakouts that I was having. So I do find that some more like heavier, greasier products are great if I've been somewhere all day, like if I've been in London all day and I really want to get like the grime of London off of my face. I love the Elemis cleansing balm for that. It's so good. But if it's just like I've literally been at home today, I've not really been doing too much, and I just need something to remove that makeup without being too greasy or heavy, the Lizelle cleansing polish is absolutely amazing for that. So I'm just going to take that off now. Honestly, this is just the best part of my night, getting my makeup off. I love it. Okay, so makeup is off, double cleansed and feeling fresh. As you can see, I do still have a bit of scarring on my chin just from where I was having quite a few breakouts, but scarring we can deal with, we can live with, as long as they're not fresh new spots. I am so happy with that, and definitely happy to the place that my skin is at. I also find it so funny how red I go whenever I take my makeup off. I'm really sorry, I go so red, and also my face is such a different colour from the rest of my body. But the next thing that I do that I've added into my skincare routine, which I feel like this has made the most difference, is the Lizelle Instant Boost Skin Tonic. So after I double cleanse, which I do feel like my skin is so soft, I feel like it's so clean, I feel like everything is like been removed. I feel like this humbles you. Really does humble you, and just goes to show that your skin is not as clean as you think. And I just put on a reusable cotton pad, which I always just once a week chuck them in the washing machine in their little bag, and I feel like they really, oh, this step, it's really cooling as well. Actually, it feels really nice. Honestly, look how red I go, my goodness. And I feel like that is the step that makes the biggest difference. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I can still see some like grime and a little bit of grub on the cotton pad, which is always so satisfying to see. And now my skin really does feel so clean and so just like, what's the opposite of congested? Just, it's like taken away all of the dirt and grime from the day. So that is what I do in terms of the makeup removal, and getting my skin really like fresh and clean for the night. Now time to do the skincare. So I think I've mentioned this a few times before, but in terms of skincare, I kind of have 2 evening skincare like sessions. So the first one is like a makeup off, end of the day, ready to relax in front of the TV, read a book, kind of skincare. And then I do another quick one just before I go to bed, just with a little top up. So I don't like to use too many active ingredients. I forgot to say as well that actually once a week I've been doing the Liz Ult Gentle Face Exfoliator, and I do also think that this has been helping with regards to just like how uncongested and clean my skin has been recently, which is really helping. But in terms of skincare, I'm going to start with the Liz Ult Instant Brightening Eye Cream. I'm really enjoying this, really enjoying this, and honestly it takes a lot for anything to take me away from my Clinique 92 hour moisture surge eye cream, because that is like my holy grail. But this one I've been really liking, just for something a little different. I feel like sometimes if you use the same product too much, your skin gets a little bit too used to it, and I really like how moisturizing this is without being too heavy or thick, because I do find that if I use thick eye creams, especially at night, my eyes get very puffy and very sore. I'm then going to go in with the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. I've been loving this so much. I picked it up recently and it's such a good hyaluronic acid. I can't believe I haven't discovered the Ordinary before now. I got it because basically I couldn't find my usual hyaluronic acid anywhere, so I decided to give this a try, and I really like it. It's like one of those a little bit goes a long way kind of products. It's a really nice one, and there's loads in here. Like, it's quite a big bottle and super affordable. I know some of you sometimes say about, like, you know, if I have more higher quality skincare, and I always do believe that you do get what you pay for, but I do find that there are some brands that like offer really great products for a really great price. When it comes to hyaluronic acid, you know you've rubbed it in when your skin starts to feel a bit tacky, and it like gets a little bit hard to keep like rubbing. So once that's rubbed in, I tend to kind of like give it a few seconds just to soak in. I've heard that you're supposed to give a good minute or so in between skincare products, especially if it's like got active ingredients in it, just to like sink in. But next I'm gonna go in with the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I really love this. It's a really lovely serum, just kind of like giving you a little bit of a boost, and it's a really great evening one. I don't find it too like strong or too harsh at all. I think I've mentioned this before, but I do have very sensitive skin, so all these products that I'm using are very sensitive skin friendly. If you're like me, if you have maybe like eczema or anything like that, I do get eczema on the back of my scalp, so I think I am quite eczema prone. That is a really great one. This one is again a little bit higher price pointed, but so worth it. But this is what I really love about doing with fashion and with beauty, mixing high end with like more high street prices, and I think it's a great way to make sure that your skincare routine is really working well for you. And then I'm going to go in with the Liz Ult Skin Repair Gel Cream. I'm really enjoying this. A very Liz Ult heavy skincare routine at the moment, but honestly their products are just so lightweight. They're really refreshing, really moisturizing without being too much. I think that was maybe part of the problem, is I was maybe going a bit too ham with my skincare, and I was using things that were maybe a bit too heavy or a bit too harsh for my skin. Also, one thing that I've always learned from Caroline Hirons is to use excess products on the back of your hands, because your hands are the things that age first. So I always use the excess on the back of my hands. And then to finish off, I have been loving this. I mean, this is definitely a very extra step that you don't need to take. This is the Elemis Superfood Kefir Tea Mist, and it is the best smelling thing in the world. This to me, it smells like a spa. Oh, I absolutely love that, honestly. So good. I'll often spray this as well, just like as an extra zhuzh when I'm having a bath, because it just smells amazing. I have been loving it so much. So that is my kind of like first evening skincare routine, and then I kind of keep it really simple for the second one. I use one of two products depending on how my skin's been that day. I don't like to use these together because I don't like to use too many products and too many active ingredients in one. But number one is the Elemis Superfood AHA Glow Booster. I really like this. It's got Pumpkin Glow Concentrate, and it's a really nice one if I'm finding that my skin has been like really, you know, not too bad. It's not too spotty or like breakouty, but I just want like a little bit of a glow. If it's been a bit dull or dehydrated, this is great. And then I do find that if my skin needs almost like a little bit of a refresh and like a hit the reset button, this is the Elemis Pro Collagen Renewal Serum, and it's basically a retinol alternative. And I was really loving my retinols, but I'm finding that this is really nice and really great for if you are, as I said, like me, you're a little bit more sensitive, and sometimes retinols can be a bit much on your skin. I do sometimes find I get like peeling, I get flaking if I use too much retinols, whereas this is really nice. So I kind of alternate between the two, and then just before going to bed I'll also apply the Elemis Pro Collagen Overnight Matrix, which is such a gorgeous, like really thick bouncy cream and such a great like just extra zhuzh of hydration before I go to sleep. So yeah, bit of an updated skincare as things are changing with the new season. But I'm going to end this video here, get into my comfies and have a chilled evening. I think we're going to get a takeaway tonight and treat ourselves. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed organising and sorting out my wardrobe with me and planning for my autumn wardrobe. I am so excited about the new season, as you guys can tell. But next video we're going to be going back to a little bit of summer. I know a few of you still have like some holidays planned and you're going away. As like a kind of end of summer treat now that the kids have gone back to school. I know a lot of people have booked their summer holidays for like September, October time. So if that's you, then we're going to have a little hit of summer in the next video, and then I'm off. I'm so excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.